it's horrifying.
New tonight, the dark secret of a home nestled in a neighborhood of hard-working families. That secret, once exposed, brought our own Ronnie Dahl to tears. But who's responsible? Well, tonight, Ronnie's report and the plea to catch a dog killer on Detroit's East Side.
In a city fighting to rebuild block by block, Lane Street is the stuff of dreams.
There's a pride of ownership right here with all the neighbors that cut their grass and they take care of their houses and plant flowers. It's a great neighborhood.
But it's also a neighborhood with a gruesome secret. A secret so shocking, so devastating, so dangerous, people here can't even begin to describe it.
So this is something that we quite don't understand.
Indeed, how do you explain what's behind the red door?
It was worse than a nightmare. It's just beyond it's horrifying.
It takes a lot to shock Terry Sumter, a pistol of a woman who cruises Detroit neighborhoods in her pickup truck searching for dogs to save.
So this is a mama dog that was found in an abandoned building with 6 puppies, one of which is deceased now. He didn't make it. But we have 5 live puppies.
Ride with Terry and her volunteers, and you quickly realize they are fearless.
There are doors open in the back, Josh.
The seasoned dog rescuer thought she had seen it all until she came across the house on Lane Street, until she looked past the red door.
It's horrific. It's a horrific scene to come upon.
And then she took us inside.
This is like one of the worst smells ever.
Death greeted us in the front living room and guided us to the basement.
Oh.
Before reaching the bottom step, my heart stopped.
Is that a tail on a foot?
Throughout the basement, remains of dogs.
So we do assume there was some, yeah. That's the only intact body here. And you'll see miscellaneous body parts around from different dogs.
Countless dogs chopped up.
I'm trying to think of that little doggy.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing he was probably alive when they did whatever.
Yeah, he could have been.
Sorry.
There were tails, feet still covered in fur.
And that tail does not belong to that foot.
No.
That foot does not belong to that tail. I mean, so where do you think the rest of the bodies are?
It's a good question. We looked for the bodies. We could not find them. We looked in the backyard, looked through the garage. I don't know where the rest of the bodies are.
The homeowner doesn't either. He talked with us as long as we didn't show his face. He says the house is a rental and was vacant when all of this was discovered.
They broke in, they were housing dogs in here and having some type of dog fights or some satanic killings that they were doing here with these animals.
The possibility of satanic killings is what really scares Terry.
You don't think this was just dog fighting, though?
No, I think this was more than dog fighting.
She points to a skeleton found in the house with the eyes, fur, legs, and skin gone, as if someone carved it with a knife.
A human did this. This isn't like chewed off body parts that another animal would do. Somebody did this to these animals.
It was a hard story to report. It's hard to watch, but the gruesome discovery has been reported to both the police and animal cruelty investigators. But without the public's help, the person or persons responsible for the gruesome killings will probably never be caught. That's why the Detroit Pit Crew Dog Rescue is offering a reward. To find out more about the reward and how you can donate, or just to find out more about the organization, log on to our website, WXYZ.com. We need your help to get justice for these animals. They were innocent and they died this horrific, horrific death.
You're a tough reporter, Ronnie, and I can see that you are affected by this. This is something horrible. You pointed out the neighborhood. It's nice houses. I mean, it's not the kind of place you might think of anything going on.
Right. You know, because I've covered these
Right.
types of stories, and typically we'll see these dogfighting incidents in neighborhoods where maybe there's 5, 6, 10 abandoned houses. Right. That is not the situation here.
And the house wasn't even abandoned, it was just vacant.
It was just vacant. And there are neighbors throughout this area, and someone does know something.
Someone had to see something, see dogs going in or out something, right?
Exactly. But too often the case in so many of these situations, people are afraid to talk up. But we need them to talk up because we need them to tell us what's going on, who they saw, someone saw something. We need to make sure this doesn't happen to other animals. And as she stated in the piece, they've never been able to find the rest of the body parts. So how many dogs, where are the rest of the bodies, and could
why
this,
are they doing it, whether it's satanic rituals or, like you said, dog fighting possibly?
it was hard. It was hard.